Okay, thank you so much. Yes, my name is Alphel Musukwa. I'm very grateful to be here. I'm coming from aYo Insurance, where we provide micro insurance, and I run the claims and customer service. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, yes, for this opportunity. My name is Thomson Fungwa. I'm a Chief Commercial Officer. Commercial sounds quite a big word, but I'll break it down a bit. I deal with distribution, which speaks to the channels that we do use in terms of reaching out to our customers. And these channels, among them, they are field agents. We also have the call center, and we have what we call direct sales or unassisted, those who do sign up on their own, and indeed the retail channel, which is MTN outlets or MTN customers. And then in terms of sales, it's the actual transactions that do happen in these outlets, and then also marketing obviously building the brand for MTN aYo Insurance. Thank you. Indeed, it's not true at all. Insurance is for everyone, and why it's for everyone obviously is that a lot of events do happen and they have no selection. They do affect everyone in society. If you look at the positioning of our insurance as an example, it's cutting across all segments of human life, and it's designed like that for a purpose, because that perception or that myth has been there, where people have been thinking that it's only for the rich. And now, if you look at the way we've designed our insurance products, it's purely to cater for everyone, because it affects everyone has got a situation that might affect them at any given time. So indeed, that is the reason why we're here, is to ensure that we demystify that perception of thinking insurance is for the rich. It's for everyone.
We are here to offer insurance, and this is micro insurance, meaning that we are covering the low income earners, everyone that is in business, and everyone that may not have a business but could be able to afford our insurance, because it's at a very cheaper price. We offer insurance as low as 15 and we pay the policyholders, the people that subscribe to our insurance. We don't pay the hospital for hospital insurance. We pay the patients up to 4,500, and under funeral expense we are paying up to 18,000. And this is insurance for everybody, meaning that if anyone loses a family member in a family and they are already subscribed to MTN aYo Insurance, they'll be able to get 18,000 to support the expenses on that funeral. Okay? All the expenses will be paid for under our insurance. Thereby, we'll be cushioning their pockets. They will not be able to spend their capital. They will be able to continue with their savings, and they will continue with their businesses. Many at times, insurance or events, when the events happen, such as a funeral, you will find that families spend their capital, families spend their savings, and by the time the funeral is done, they never go back to the hospital. Many marketeers, you will now find that their tables where they were selling tomatoes are empty. They are not returning to business because they do not have insurance. Okay, and we are there now for them, so that they take up insurance, and we pay for such events as insurance, and they are able to continue with their businesses. So this insurance is there for everyone. It's designed, and it's not for the elite, for the rich. It's for everyone, from a marketeer to somebody who's working. From someone who earns a 100 kwacha per day, they'll be able to pay a 15 go for insurance to cover them for any circumstances or unforeseen circumstances that may occur during their life, or if someone has been hospitalized. Thank you.
In every business, what is important is continuity. Now, there's no business that will be able to run without human resource. So human resource is a key ingredient of any business activity that is being done, as well as the business itself, because there's a number of things that do happen, or a number of events that do happen. It could be maybe due to an adverse weather pattern that property could be lost, and in that same property that is lost, there could also be loss of lives, and this could be productive members of staff within that company. And it's very important, or it could be injuries, and that would affect productivity. So it is very important to ensure that insurance is embraced, particularly when you look at the SMEs. SMEs, small to medium enterprises, are the businesses that at times do not take insurance as a priority. And from the time we launched, we have been targeting, as an example, different groupings of people. Could be cooperative, could be SMEs, that have come up, as from a group of maybe 2 or 3 people, that they formed this business that they ventured into. And now, in most of the cases that we've interacted with these business owners, what we've come across is productivity, which does happen. When someone falls sick, they need to look for money, they still need to ask for advances. So specifically, like for our insurance, it does MTN aYo insurance, it does help the SMEs or the business owner to have continuity and also less pressure on their working capital, because we take that void, we cover that that space that is left, and just to ensure that there is continuity. And when members of staff or colleagues get injured, or maybe they've lost one of their loved ones, the burden is lessened. As earlier alluded to, the amount that we do cover, either on my hospital or as well as funeral expenses, is quite substantial to ensure that a person does meet even in medical bills and remain with some disposable income to use on other demanding activities that are needed within their households. And this trickle down now to the business, because then they'll come back with the right set of mind. So they will have a peace of mind, because they know that there is no need to panic. We have seen people in the past that have gone to an extent of wanting to throw themselves into a burning house, or more or less like taking suicide, but it's just because they had not taken care of insurance. And this is why it's very important that each and every person makes insurance part of their daily life.